Hey guys, LQ here with the LQ Review, and I'm here with this week's box office predictions. So this week's box office preview. So let's take a look at what's coming out this week and kind of talk about what we think is going to finish at the top of the box office. And there's only one major release coming out this week, and that is Jordan Peele's new movie, Us. It's his follow-up to Get Out. And like Get Out, Us looks like it's going to be a horror movie with some comedy elements thrown into it, with a heavy dosage of social commentary. So you've got the horror components, you've got the comedy components, you've got the social commentary components. So very much in the vein of his first movie, Get Out. Now, from what I'm hearing, Us is a lot more on the horror side of things. So where Get Out, you could make the argument that Get Out might have been a little heavier on the comedy side. Us, it sounds like, is a little heavier on that horror side. But I'm really looking forward to it. I'm a big fan of Jordan Peele, and I'll be seeing this movie this weekend because I'm definitely curious to see what his follow-up movie looks like and whether or not he's going to suffer from that sophomore slump. Probably not. I'm hearing that this is a pretty good movie. Maybe not quite as good as Get Out, but still a very solid effort by Jordan Peele. And I do believe that this one is going to win the weekend. Last I heard, this movie was tracking for about a 50 million plus opening, which will put it on top of the box office this weekend. I figure Captain Marvel is going to take a drop that's going to put Captain Marvel in second place around between 30 to 40 million is my guess. So with Captain Marvel finishing in that 30 to 40 million range, it should be really easy for Us to finish in first place with a 50 million debut. As for third place, probably going to go to Wonder Park in its second week. Wonder Park did overperform slightly last week. Did better than most people thought it would. It hasn't had great legs this week. But given the fact that there's really not a whole lot new in the kid arena until Dumbo comes out next week, I would look for Wonder Park to have a pretty decent hold and finish in third. As for other new releases, you've got the 20th anniversary re-release of Cruel Intentions. I saw this movie when I was in high school when it originally came out, and I didn't like it. Now, my understanding, though, is that movie, Cruel Intentions, has built up a rather significant following. Why else would they re-release a movie like this in the theaters for its 20-year anniversary if it hasn't built up that following? So, I don't know. It's releasing in about 1,000 theaters, so you should have no problems finding a theater near you showing it. It just doesn't strike me as the type of movie that anybody would want to revisit in theaters. It was a bad teen drama from the 90s. I don't get it. But hey, that's the thing about movies, though, right? I can hate something, you can love something, and that's okay. There's probably a lot of people out there that love Cruel Intentions that would love to revisit it in theaters, but not me. So that's really the only other release coming out in theaters this week, and that's a re-release, and that's Cruel Intentions. One that I'm really curious about is only releasing in 4 theaters this week, Hotel Mumbai. I cannot wait until that's in a theater near me, because that looks like a fantastic movie. So I'm sure I'll cover that one more when it gets into a wide release. But as for this week, you're looking at Us finishing first, Captain Marvel finishing second, Us with a 50 plus opening, Captain Marvel finishing second, probably between 30 and 40 million, and then Wonder Park finishing third, probably around 10 million. So that's my guess for the top 3. And then Cruel Intentions, I doubt will even break the top 10. If Cruel Intentions does break the top 10 for this weekend, it's going to be, 10, 9, somewhere in that area. So that's what I think is going to happen this weekend at the box office. What do you think is going to happen? You think there's a chance that Captain Marvel can stay on top? Let me know in the comments down below. And I'm LQ, and this is the LQ Review, and thank you so much for being here, where we talk about all of the geeky and all of the nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. Until next time, see you later.